work here, just to feel harassed and alarmed and distressed by your behaviour.
Okay, right. As a police officer or police staff, okay, you cannot be alarmed and distressed. Why in...
Issued phone?
Yep.
What do you mean issued?
If it's a private phone,
yeah.
Okay, then you then need to read what the law actually states. As a serving officer, okay, you're not an officer.
Oh, I'm not in a minute, I'm not.
Are you an actual serving constable? No? You don't need to answer questions. You're refusing to identify yourself for one.
Why are you filming me?
Yeah? You're refusing to identify yourself as one.
Why are you filming me?
Okay? Because I'm filming what the public pay for. Okay?
So you're filming me because they pay for me?
Yes, they do.
And how do you know I'm filming you?
Okay? Well, you're the one when I actually asked you, okay? Anyone can just press stop.
Oh yeah. You're right, anyone can press stop.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay? So you refuse to identify yourself.
I don't want to talk to you.
Well, I don't really care, mate. I ain't gonna move.
It's alright, you're more than welcome to stay there.
So, and I will find out who you actually are.
Okay, I don't need to tell you who I am.
No?
Not right now.
No?
You've approached me, started to speak to me.
Well, no, you actually first spoke to me.
Yeah, I'm not.
So,
I'm not really.
And by refusing to identify yourself when it's part of your actual, when it's part of your code of practice.
Go away.
No, don't tell me to go away.
Go away.
Don't tell me to go away.
Like I said to you, I came out to make a private phone call, mate, so...
Well, you're in public.
Yeah, so don't come up and talk to me right now, please.
So, that's what you call an out-and-out turd, guys. Okay? That you think that you can talk to a member of the public like that. Okay? Ask anything further. So, he wants to have all of what he thinks he should have. Right? And no point telling me go away. And as you can see, guys, he's the only one that walked away because I ain't gonna move. So, one absolute turd. So, these are the people that we're paying for to be the people that are meant to be there to serve and protect the public. These are the people, and you can see he took all of his actual identification off.
The day starts like any other on a Houston sidewalk. A man takes pictures of the city unaware a confrontation is brewing. Security claims private property, but the camera tells the truth. The sidewalk, the markings, the gutter clearly public. A quiet clash unfolds between authority and constitutional rights. Kamlai explains no threats, no hidden agenda, just documentation. Security pushes back suspicion. Rising boundaries are drawn word by word. It's no longer about a building, it's about awe. Officers are called, but still he stands firm. Photos are his only intent. Once left alone, he finishes slowly walking away. A lesson in patience. Selawand, the power of remaining composed under scrutiny. Next voice, next voice. The tension.
So, what we do is we call this one old PC Big Balls. Okay, that thinks he's got a set of balls, but he's got nothing. That's it. Keep walking. There you go. And that. So, he's not an officer, but he. Right, this unit's going to come over. Afternoon, gents. How are you?
How are you?
Not too bad.
Why are you filming us?
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself properly for me, please?
Certainly on PC Cross.
PC Cross.
Yeah, this is my warrant number.
Okay. KB, sorry, I didn't catch that. KB CC043. Thank you very much.
I just want to make
And yourself, sir.
What's your name first?
No, and your name, sir. If you can identify yourself properly
you
for
can
me.
identify yourself after I identify myself, don't I?
If you can identify yourself, it's in your policy to actually identify yourself. KB CR380. Thank you very much.
What's your name, please, sir?
That's irrelevant. Alarm and distress, why in office of your duty, and that is case law. Okay, so you cannot.
People aren't working.
No, you cannot.
leaving.
You cannot.
Listen.
It makes no difference. No, please don't tell me I have to listen. I hadn't finished. Okay,
Why
as
are
an
you
officer,
filming here, though?
as an officer. Okay.
We'll have a back and forth conversation.
Yeah, but as an officer, you cannot be alarmed and distressed.
Why are you filming?
Just say what you think,
Causing
and
my
we'll explain
colleagues
why that's okay.
harassment, alarm and distress. Why are you filming here?
Because I'm well within my legal rights to do so.
But why?
It's a public service that the public
Have you
pay
a keen
for.
interest in the police?
Okay, I have an interest in all public services.
Do you do this on a regular basis?
Okay, that's irrelevant.
Rather than filming us, why don't you ask us some questions and we can if
Well,
you're interested in the
well,
police,
first of all, okay, if I had been approached correctly, okay, then I would have, okay, but your inspector hadn't, okay. You've come out, you've made an allegation, okay, towards me.
An allegation.
No, you did. You made an allegation here all the way round inside this property. Okay, I can film.
It doesn't matter. When we book off our system off duty, we're off duty. However, what
Okay.
we are going to clarify is whether what you're standing on is private land. So
It's publicly accessible.
No.
It's publicly accessible under Section 33 of the Criminal
We're
Justice
going to
Act.
find out whether
Okay.
this part that you're standing on is private.
Right. Well, just so you know, okay, I got permission from the people in there. Okay, which is all on camera, and said you're perfectly fine to walk all round.
We're going
Okay,
to seek
and so-
clarity on that.
Okay.
We need transparency, don't we?
Yeah, but then if you can show me the actual signs that state private property along there, okay, no public access, then fine, I will move on. Okay, but there are no
We're
signs,
giving you our
and it's
details.
publicly
What
accessible.
is your name, young man?
It's irrelevant.
You've clearly come here for an argument.
No, I haven't. No, I
Purpose of
haven't.
being here, then?
Because I want to film.
Film what?
Okay, what the public
Film
pay
us
for.
leaving the building.
No, I'm filming what I can see.
What
Okay.
you're doing is you're filming people leaving in their personal vehicle. Okay?
not exciting.
And that's a security threat.
No, how is that a security threat?
Do you
That's
do
a presumption.
you not see what happens in the world?
That's a presumption.
You're not seeing what's happening in the world.
Okay, yeah, but that is a presumption, okay?
not a
And
presumption.
where you just said, okay, about to do with license plates, okay? License plates are in the public domain, okay? You guys have
But
access
you're-
to
what
that
you're doing is
information.
You're putting that on YouTube and you're specifically...
Who said that? Who
You're-
said that? Whoa.
you're
Hang on a minute.
filming it,
Whoa.
you're gonna
Hang
put
on.
it in the public
Hang on.
domain.
No.
Listen to
No.
me, and
You
you do.
said that. I
Listen
haven't
to
said
me,
it.
let-
No.
I'm-
No, don't
listen,
shout at me.
Listen to me.
Do
I'm
not
trying to
shout
talk,
at me.
you're
No,
talking over
don't
me.
shout at me.
So let me have my piece.
Please do not shout
Let me
at
have
me.
my piece then.
Yeah, as long
Let
as
me
you
say
don't
my
shout at
piece.
me.
Don't
Okay.
talk over me whilst I'm
Yeah,
speaking.
but don't tell me
You're
what
gonna
to
let me
do.
speak?
No. You're
you gonna
not
let
going
me
to tell
speak?
me what to do.
Are you going to let me speak?
You are not going to tell me
I
what
want
to do.
speak and explain
Okay?
to you.
No.
the
You
harassment
are
alarm
not
and
going to
distress.
shout at me, and you are.
Refusal pressure mounts keep moving, they say. But no law demands speed public passage means access not obedience. He stands his ground calmly, insisting that lawful authority not a security badge governs behavior. The conversation teeters between logic and intimidation. Suspicion is thrown around, yet suspicion alone is not a crime. Profiling creeps in, revealing ego and misunderstanding. Hours of peaceful documentation are questioned. Boundaries challenged. Still asks only to be left alone. He will finish his work and walk away in the heat of authority and misapplied power. One man's quiet assertion of rights becomes a lesson in patient Selawand composure. Next voice. The conversation fully unravels what began as question.
Not going to actually talk over me, okay? You are a public servant, okay? I am here as a member of the public to film public property, okay, and a public service that the public pay for, okay? I'm doing a completely lawful activity, okay? I'm breaking no law, I'm committing no crime, right? And I shall carry on about my business, okay? If you decide that you want to harass me, then you carry on and do that, sir. But I'm going to carry on with my business, okay? And I will bid you both good day.
Okay, you just said your piece, but can you just explain to me
say
why
mine
you're
now.
filming us? Why are you
say
filming
mine
the
now.
Police HQ.
You're causing our colleagues harassment on there.
Well, no, that's
might
a
want to
presumption.
cause them
As
harm.
I said,
It's not a presumption.
You stated
It's
what
not a
I may do
presumption.
with this.
It's
You
not a
stated what I
presumption.
may do with
The
it.
issue you
Can
have
step
is-
back a little bit, please?
The issue you have.
Could you step back a
is
little
that
bit,
what
please?
you're doing is you're causing our colleagues harassment.
Would you mind
alarm, and
stepping back a
distress,
little bit,
okay?
please?
You're causing our colleagues
Would
harassment,
you
alarm,
mind
and
stepping
distress.
back a little bit, please?
Okay. Why don't you
Okay?
step back
Right.
further over there to
No,
the pavement
because
over
I
there?
moved to here and you came to me. Okay.
I'll come
just
to you
because you're,
because it's strange, and I'm asking you why you're filming.
and you
why you're
walk to
filming.
me.
I'm asking
okay?
you why you're
If
filming.
you don't want to be that close to someone,
I'm asking
then
you
don't
why
walk
you're
up to
filming.
them that way.
Listen
Yeah.
to me for a minute.
Okay? If you ask your colleague to step back, I will talk with you.
Perfectly he's standing.
No, he's walked right the way up. Now, this is me feeling alarmed and distressed.
He's not in your personal
Okay?
space.
Yes, he is. Okay? He's well within an arm's reach.
Don't
okay?
touch me.
I didn't touch you.
Don't touch
I didn't
me.
touch you.
Because you touch me and you get arrested.
I
for
did
assault.
not touch you, so
understand me?
let's get that right. I did not
Yeah,
touch
don't
you.
touch me. You
Okay?
touch me and you
I
get arrested
did
for
not
assault.
touch you. So
Okay?
you need to be quiet on that one. Okay? Don't tell me I touched you when I did not touch
Don't
you.
touch me,
I
or
did
you'll
not
be
touch
arrested
you.
for
It's all
assault.
on camera.
Do you understand
Okay?
me?
I did not touch you. Don't
Okay.
tell me do I
Forward.
understand.
Try and touch me.
Okay? Do not tell me. Okay?
Yeah, you are entitled to film here. However, your behaviour is causing our staff harassment, alarm and distress.
Who's that then?
So we've had members of our staff complaining about you, filming them, leaving the premises, and that is causing them harassment, alarm and distress.
As
No,
a
listen to me,
police
listen to me,
officer, as a
listen to
police
me.
officer or
No,
police
no,
staff,
no, no,
they
no.
cannot be the victim of being alarmed and
Yes,
distressed.
yes,
no, they
yes, they
cannot.
can.
You need
Yes,
to
they
actually
can.
look at that. It is
Yes, they
case
can.
law and it is there.
Sir, listen to me. Yes,
Okay.
they can.
No, they cannot.
Yes, they can. So as such,
Okay.
under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002, I'm going to ask you to provide me your details,
Okay,
your name
right.
and address.
Now, I will actually state this, okay? Under Section 50,
Yep.
okay, of the Police Reform Act,
Yep.
okay, there has to be a member of the public within 150 metres of me.
No, they
okay?
doesn't.
Yes, they
No,
do.
they doesn't,
okay?
'cause the
Right, you
legislation-
will not be
the
getting my
le- the
details.
So if you refuse to provide those
Okay.
details, you're liable to be arrested.
You will not get my details. I'll tell you that straight because
That's
I've
fine.
done nothing wrong.
That's fine. I'm going to ask you again. You have.
Okay.
You've caused our staff harassment, alarm, distress.
And I'm going to tell you no.
There is concern around your behaviour and how it's making our staff feel.
And I'm gonna
so
tell you
make
no.
that request from you to provide me with your name
And I'm going
address.
to tell you no because I've done nothing wrong.
You're under arrest.
Okay, right. Hang on. Just before you do, would you mind? I'm good, thank you. Pardon? Well, first of all, could you identify yourself for me, please?
Yeah, sure. I'm Inspector Sandsbury.
Inspector
Sandsbury.
Stansbury. Okay, and your shoulder number.
20868.
Thank you very much.
Why, can I help in any way?
No, I'm fine.
You're just filming the police station.
I'm filming a public service.
Okay. All right.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah,
Okay,
but,
take care.
Please don't enter after I do restricted.
Pardon?
Orderly conduct are thrown around, but no law is clearly articulated. Authority leans on offense instead of facts. The filmer stays planted, forcing logic into the chaos. If the sidewalk isn't public, then where is he meant to stand? The contradiction exposes itself in real-time. Frustration spills into Macherei filling and reckless comparisons that cross a line. This is no longer about cameras or buildings, it's about ego colliding with accountability. Heat, pretty and misplaced power take over, and in that moment, the footage captures something undeniable: not a crime, but the cost of authority when it forgets restraint. Next voice, next voice. The standoff reaches its peak, words fly, insults escalate, yet the filmer remains steady. Walk away. Then I walk away, he says, navigating provocation with
Please don't enter after I do when the barrier opens.
Well,
Because
why would you say something like that for?
Because you're right next to where the barrier is.
Yeah, but that's a presumption, okay? And you shouldn't go off of presumptions, you should go off of pure facts. I'm on this side of the barrier and I'm breaking no law, committing no crime.
No.
Okay?
You looked, because you were right next to the barrier, like that's maybe what you had in mind, but if you're saying that, then...
Okay. So does that mean then that I could... Well, that's good, isn't it?
Any reason you're filming it at all?
Well, am I on a public pavement?
Well, yeah, but is there any other reason you're filming a police station?
I don't need them. I don't
Okay.
need a reason.
So, I'd like to say to you, okay, just be mindful of the vehicles going in and
Okay,
out.
just remember, the vehicle's going in and out. I won't obstruct any vehicle, and
No,
whatever I
you're
film,
not
I
listening
film.
to me though, are you?
I don't need to,
Okay.
sir.
Why
I don't
not?
need to. I'm doing a completely lawful activity, and that is exactly what I'm doing, and I'm
Yeah.
filming public property.
Okay, carry on.
That's it. I don't need to listen at all.
Okay, you don't have to listen, but I'm going to give you some advice.
Well, I don't
Okay.
need any advice. I'm going to stop you, and I
just
will
be
not
mindful.
listen to your advice. I
Just be
do not need
mindful
your
of the
advice
vehicles.
at all.
Okay,
I
going in
do
and
not
out.
need your advice
Okay,
at
'cause
all.
they are obviously personal vehicles.
No,
police
the
officers.
registration plates belong to the DVLA, so let's get that correct first, sir.
Okay. Understandable.
The
And you can
plates
get
belong to
information
the
from
DVLA,
can't you?
okay? Well, you can, I can't as a general member of the public, okay?
Understandable.
Unless I actually
Just
have
be
a,
mindful
unless
of
I
the
actually
vehicles
have
that go in
a
and out,
business, okay, that actually
because
does it,
some
okay?
people may
I don't
not-
need, I don't need.
May not want to be
need to
identified as
listen.
police officers.
It makes no
okay,
difference.
while
Well,
their
don't,
vehicle
well, don't
wherever
do,
you're putting this
well,
out
don't
to.
become a public
Okay.
servant then. Don't become a public servant if you don't
Why
want to
would you
be
not want
actually
to?
approached to.
Why would you not
Okay,
want to?
well, if you don't want to be identified as a public servant, don't become a public servant and actually be filmed by a member of the public. It's that
Understandable,
simple.
but when you're going in and out and
Okay.
going home in your own vehicle,
Makes no difference. I'm standing on public property.
You'll be happy with
okay?
someone filming your private vehicle.
If they film it, you film.
Actions spilling into verbal chaos. Cameras capture every moment. By ace-going flawed reasoning, laid bare security claims ownership, then retreats into excuses about maintenance and public passage. The filmer points out the truth. Sidewalks exist for everyone, and restricting him because of a camera is discrimination. Finally invokes his Fifth Amendment right and disengages. No arrests, no charges. Only noise fading into embarrassment. This wasn't about safety, it wasn't about property, it was about control. And when someone refuses to surrender their rights on a public sidewalk, the law and reason prevail.